All right, so here's the deal. I watched about 45 minutes of the movie Firestarter, and it was so like horrific. It was so horrible. I actually had to shut it off. I was getting physically sick. I felt like I was going to throw up. It was okay. Let me explain something to you. The original Firestarter with Drew Barrymore and George C. Scott is like a legendary, iconic movie. It's a great movie. And it's one thing that you mess up a little bit, but it's another thing when you completely and utterly destroy one of the greatest movies ever made. And that's what they did with this new Firestar. They completely and utterly destroyed it. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. I couldn't watch anymore. I watched 45 minutes of the movie. I'm going to be honest with you, I could have watched a while. I'm getting too sick. Let me tell you what I don't like about it. Okay, so first of all, in this particular case, they took some sort of like it was an experimental like drug or program, okay, whatever the case may be, where they with like you volunteer. In some cases, you get paid a small amount of money to be part of some sort of a scientific testing of an experimental drug. Okay, so whatever the case may be. This led to the father getting his psychic abilities and his mind controlling abilities. The mother had a little bit of abilities, but not like the father. And the daughter turned into this god that had the power of fire. She could burn everything up. Okay, now, wouldn't you agree if you had a child like this? Let's assume that we participated in some sort of a government secret project that gave your daughter powers of a god, where she could literally blow up friggin' a whole town, a whole country, if anything. She could blow up the whole world. Okay. Would you think it's a good idea to put her in public school? Okay, so in this movie, I don't want to ruin it. I should probably put spoiler alert. Okay, would you put your daughter in public school, knowing this, knowing that she could kill every kid? Because you know how kids are bullies, right? Okay, maybe you think it would the thought would run to your head. She might blow up the whole effing school, right? Kill every kid. Okay, so regardless of that, they put the kid in public school. Now, okay, she has an incident where, there's this punky kid that's like a bully. He throws the friggin' basketball at her head. She gets very angry, Charlie, okay, the girl. Okay, she runs to the bathroom. The teacher, follows her. Next thing you know, the kid's like, "Please leave, please," and the teacher's like, "Are you okay, Charlie?" Next thing you know, the sink is like boiling water. She turned on all four sinks in the girls' bathroom. It's boiling water. You think maybe the teacher would be a little concerned? No, she's not concerned at all. She still stays there. Right. Next thing you know, the girl Charlie has like a fireball blow the bathroom door off, and now the teacher reacts. Holy shit! Okay, so now the principal and the teacher meet with the parents of Charlie, saying, is your child, does she have like tendencies like this? Has she ever done this before? Has she been destructive? They're like, oh, of course not. Of course not. Okay. Well, we're going to have the police investigate this. Okay. So now, right off the bat, right, wouldn't you think that maybe they're going to run away now because the school is onto them, right? It's probably going to get to the government. Okay. No, they don't run away. They stay in their house. Now, Charlie freaks out. She tells the mother, "I'm a monster. I hate living this way. I don't want to live like this anymore." And because of her anger, she puts her mother on fire. She puts the mother on fire, literally almost kills her. The father has to put the fire out. Now the mother's hands are like so burnt up, it's completely horrible. It's like literally the skin has ripped off her two hands. It was really, really bad. Now at this point, what do you think the mother would do? Right? Something. Whether it be they run away, they go to an isolated area, they got to protect the family, protect the child. Do you know what the mother says? She tells the husband, "Can you please go out and take Charlie out to go get ice cream or go to a movie?" Now, again, I want to repeat this to you. This is after Charlie almost kills the mother, almost sets her on fire. Is that a normal response? She goes, "Do me a favor, take Charlie out to the movies and get ice cream." So at this point, I'm starting to feel the stomach get sick. I'm starting to, I'm getting nauseous of how they're destroying this movie. Okay, so now another guy comes now to the house when the father's out taking Charlie out for ice cream. Ice cream. Everybody screams for ice cream. Okay. So a guy who is also in this government secret program comes to the house, basically now kills the mother because he wants Charlie. Okay. So this man, this strange man who is also in that secret government program, I want to repeat, kills the mother. Kills her dead. Okay. So now the father comes home with Charlie. Charlie notices that the mother is dead. She flips out. She throws a fireball at the guy, but she doesn't kill him. Now, what did you think the father would want this guy dead? He just killed his wife. He just killed the mother of his daughter, right? The daughter saw the mother die. Wouldn't you think the father would do one or two things? Like if he didn't want the daughter to kill the guy, I can understand that he wants to be the man. He wants to be the fatherly, type. I get that. He would tell the daughter, Charlie, go outside. Go outside. And then he would have attacked the man and killed him, right? Okay. Here's what happened. The mother is dead. Charlie threw a fireball at the guy, didn't kill him, but the house went on fire. The guy gets up, he's alive. This is the strange man that killed the mother that was in the government program. The father tells Charlie, run, run. So Charlie runs, and guess who else runs? The father. The father runs with Charlie out of the house, leaves the mother there, dead, to be burnt. While this guy who kills her gets away scot-free, right? So at this point, as you can imagine, I'm getting very physically ill because they're ruining an iconic movie. Now, here's where I finally had the end, and I had to shut it off. I had the end. Okay, so Charlie, apparently now they're running away, the father and the daughter. They stop somewhere. I don't know where they are. They're in some deserted town. Charlie gets out of the car. She sees a stray cat. Little cat, meow, meow. Okay, so she goes over to pet the cat, right? I knew the cat was going to scratch her, right? I told my wife, 100%, the cat is going to scratch her. And that's exactly what happens. The cat scratches her. What does she do? She sets the cat on fire, right? Okay, but she doesn't kill the cat. Cat's still alive. Now the father comes over. You know what he tells the daughter to do? Do you know what he tells the daughter to do? He says, take that cat out of its misery, okay, and burn it up until it's dead. So let me tell you the problem I have with this. When this strange guy from the program that you were in comes and kills your wife, kills the mother of your daughter, that guy, you don't want him burnt up. Nope. Set him free, let him run away while you and your daughter run away. You don't want this guy dead. But you want the cat dead. Meow, you want the cat dead. And then here's the funny thing. After Charlie, the girl, burns up the cat and the cat's dead, the father says, oh, by the way, let's say a prayer for mommy. Oh, my God. Who writes these screenplays? Are they on drugs, ecstasy or something? Like, what are they taking? Cocaine? Crack? Who the F writes these screenplays? You are the stupidest, dumbest, Mama Luke, Stu-Nod coconuts on earth. I wish I could meet the guy who wrote the screenplay. You know what I would do? I would take him, I would bring him to a Carvel, I would knock him out, put him on the floor, and I would make the ice cream. You know, talk about ice cream? I make the ice cream just pour all over his body. I bury him in ice cream. That's all I have to say.